What is up, everybody? Elijah here from Hoosier Pulls. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel. If you've been in the hobby for 2 weeks or 20 years, odds are you've probably seen videos telling you how you can make money by sending your cards to get graded by PSA. So I convinced myself to send in 7 cards to PSA to see if we can actually make a profit and actually see if it's worth all of the trouble. So before we get into the video, I just wanted to preface this saying I am a collector through and through. I'm not in this for money, but if there is a way to make money in the hobby to continue funding hobby purchases or, bigger chase cards, then I'm all for it because the hobby is super expensive. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and look at my 7-card PSA return. I'm going to give you the total price of the cards, the grading fees, and all of that good stuff, and then we'll hopefully see if I made a profit or a loss. So let's get into it. All right, everybody, here we go. We are going to open 1 card first. I'm not going to include this with the other 6 cards because this was honestly a really lucky pull, and I think that it would make the overall profit loss margin very one-sided because, like I said, it was a very lucky pull. I pulled this from one hobby box of Prism Undercard. This is a Roman Reigns Black Color Blast. And we're going to do the blind reveal right now, but I figured you guys would want to see this one. I'm really excited about it, but like I said, it was a super lucky pull. It would make the, profit loss margin really lopsided in my opinion. So we're just going to reveal this one for fun. This cost $25 to grade. It was $130 for the undercard box, so overall $155. And here we go. This looks, it looked really good. The color blast can be really tough because of the centering, and I also noticed there was a print line on the back that was just from the factory, so there was nothing I could do about that. So we got a 9, so this is a mint 9. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm really glad it's not an 8. You might be able to see you can see the print line right there through the SmackDown logo. That might be what caused it to be a 9. But overall, I'm really happy with this. I'm glad to have this back. So these have been all over the place in terms of value. Raw sells anywhere from $400 to $500. There hasn't been a PSA 9 sold yet. So I'm going to assume that this is probably a $450 value. And like I said, it would just make the rest of the video really lopsided in terms of profit loss. So, but I'm really glad to have this back. This is really cool. So let's go ahead and get into the other 6 cards. All right, everybody, here is the second part of the order. And as you can see, I got a new mat. I am so excited for this. It turned out fantastic. I got it from Inked Gaming. So if you want to buy a quality mat, breaker's mat or something to grade cards on, then Inked Gaming definitely has not disappointed. So really excited about that. So here we go, blind reveal. I am really nervous, but I'm also excited. So we got the other 6 cards right here, and we're gonna go ahead and reveal them, and then we're going to I'm going to throw up the values on there, and I'm going to guess kind of like what they are as we go along. And then at the end of the video, I'll put, the complete profit or loss margin and values of all of them. So here we go. First up, we have the Bobby Witt Jr. This is let me get my little sticker. This is the platinum. This is the blue and white toile. This is a really great card. I was really nervous about it. This was like one of the only ones where I was like, I don't know if, it's going to be a 9 or an 8 because these cards are really iffy. So, okay, we got a Gem Mint 10 on the Bobby Witt Jr. That is a big card. I'm going to assume that's probably going to pay for the submission, but this is really sick. So also, I'm going to be having some of these listed up on my eBay store. All right, next we have a Kiana James teal prism out of 49. So this is actually really unfortunate because she just got called up to Raw like 2 months ago. And I picked this card up for like $8 and she got injured like really bad. So she's out for like the next 6 months. So this is out of 49. The card looks like immaculate. Like this year of Prism is super tough to grade. But let's see. Okay, so this one got a 9. That's not too bad. I think the last one that I looked at that got a 9 sold for like $25. So definitely like taking a loss on that one. All right, next we have Danny Palmer. This is from 2024 Prism. She's a pretty big up-and-coming star. This is the Mojo Prism, so this is going to be out of 25. Her stuff sells pretty well, so I'm assuming this is probably going to be very, very low pop, whatever it gets. So let's see. We got a Gem Mint 10. So 10 on the Danny Palmer Mojo Prism. Like I said, it's a rookie card. These can be tough to grade as well, but I really went through and, made sure that the cards that I picked to send were really solid. I had 16 picked out and I eventually narrowed it down to like 7. I did pick this up. This is like a little jeweler's magnifier, and this actually really helped with seeing some discrepancies on the cards that I normally wouldn't have seen. So definitely a piece of advice if you think that it could get a 9, if there's something on there. To me, it's not worth it to even send. So only things that look really good. We'll see what we got. So this is a Sol Ruka. This is Donruss Elite WWE 2023. This is her rookie year. She's also a huge star. And this card, I sent this in because it looked really good. The Elite cards are on like a softer card stock, but the corners looked like really sharp, as you can see. So let's see. Let's get a 10. Come on. Okay, so we got a 9. We got a 9 on this card. Like I said, I'll throw up comps, but I'm assuming, a 9 is probably going to be like $25, but it's still a cool card. The blue design is really nice. It's out of 149, and like I said, the corners are like really sharp. The centering looked good, so that's all right. You definitely can't win them all. But I'm really stoked about that Bobby for sure. All right, next up we have an Adley Rutschman. This is the Squeaky Clean from Topps Pristine, and this is the gold version. As you can see right there, it is numbered 7 out of 50. I picked this card up for like $8 on eBay. I thought it looked really good. Adley Rutschman's really collectible. He had a bit of a down year, but I definitely think that there's a good market for him. Lots of Orioles fans. He's young. He's really good. So let's see. This is a cool card. I really like how this looks with the bubbles and the gold. And we got Gem Mint 10. That is sweet. Adley Rutschman. See, now this is where it gets difficult because, like I said, I'm going to be listing these, to fund my hobby, other hobby purchases and stuff like that. This is all part of a experiment to see if you can indeed make money by sending cards to PSA. But you get some cards back like this, the Adley Rutschman, which would be like really sick for the PC. All right, last but not least, we have Pete Crow Armstrong. I pulled this from a hanger box of, I believe it was Series 2. This is the blue foil. This is retail exclusive. It's numbered to $7.99, I believe, or $9.99. Yeah, so $9.99, and I think I just gave it away. But we have a Gem Mint 10. That is sweet. So overall, we had a really good gem rate. But like I said, you have to be really picky, and sometimes you're not going to get the grades that you want. Even if you think that it looks good, you know, it's all up to the graders. But overall, I think we did really, really well in this PSA submission. Definitely the biggest card being this Bobby Witt Jr. 10, the blue toile. It's just an awesome card. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of the prices together, and we're going to see if we made a profit or a loss. All right, everybody, so here is the verdict. The total cost of everything from the raw card prices to the submission fees was $270. Now, as you saw, we did really well in the submission. I'm super happy with the results. And the total estimated value, this is not confirmed because they still have to be sold on eBay, but the total estimated value is around $570 for these cards. So I ultimately profited, give or take, $300. So the answer is yes, you definitely can make money by buying raw cards and sending them to be graded at PSA. But I will tell you, it is definitely risky. It involves attention to detail as well as some luck based on the grader that you get. But I think that if you develop a good system for researching market prices and being able to look over cards, send them in, I definitely think this is a great way to fund future hobby purchases or honestly just make some money on the side. This was super fun. I thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely comment. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. I welcome all comments, so let me know what you think. As always, we're going to keep growing, keep making videos, and until next time, we'll see you later.